Hi guys, I just wanted to really quickly show you some great places to do your research and your preliminary background checking and all the places you can look into a topic. I'm here on the David O. McKay Library homepage, and what I want you to do is go to this red uh, icon here. It says Top Databases. When you click on that, it will open up all the most popular databases, and what I want you to look at is the persuasive essay resources. There's three here that are fantastic. The first one is called CQ Researcher, and this is a government produced website. Every week they do a featured report on a controversial topic, and they have a question here. Should the government do more to punish violators? As you are doing your research, I want you to have a question in mind, and that's really going to help you write this paper. On this website, they have hot topics over here. You can click on most viewed, and these are really popular ones, which means I read a lot of papers about those topics. Or you can click on all, and they've got essays and reports about all of these different topics. You can also come up here and click on browse topics, and it will bring up all of these different ideas. Say you want to look into education, it will bring up the different subtopics of education here. So you can look into college financing and funding. And then again, they've got subtopics. Maybe you want to look at college rankings. I don't know. We're just kind of going down the rabbit hole here. Once you do actually get to a report, it will pull up a page that looks like this. And there are so many different resources here. We've got pro, con over here on the left. We've got a question here: have college rankings distorted higher education's priorities? Okay, and then you've got someone who's pro and someone who's con. You've got their credentials here. This is just really great to kind of give you a starting point. You can also go over here to chronology, which will give you a little background on the issue. Okay, you can go over here to browse related topics. If you're thinking this isn't really what I wanted, maybe something over here will help you. And then anyway, there's just a whole bunch of information here. So that's just a really quick look at CQ Researcher. Now let's go back to the David O. McKay Library, back to top databases. The next one is called Opposing Viewpoints. And this is really, really quick. I'll post some pictures so you can go back and look at this again. This is the homepage for Opposing Viewpoints. You can click in the search bar if you have a topic you want to look up. If you're still deciding on a topic, which I think most of you are, you can come down here. It says not sure what to search for. Perfect. Browse all topics. When you click on that, it's going to bring up every category they have, and there are tons. If you cannot find a topic after looking at this, you're not trying very hard. So let's look up polygamy. Hey, that's a personal topic there for our history. Once you click on a topic, again, it brings up a whole bunch of information. You've got featured viewpoints. Okay, this is opposing viewpoints, basically. So you have polygamy harms marriage and society. And then you have polygamy can be a viable alternative, right? Two different points of view. So those are the featured. And then down here you have viewpoints. So there's 6 featured and 42 others. These aren't necessarily sources I want you to use, although you can. These are just really great places to start to kind of narrow down the focus of your paper. What are really good sources are things like academic journals, primary resources, references, etc. You've also got audio, video, news, magazines, websites, and related topics. Okay, so again, we've got tons and tons of resources here. Let's go back again to the website. Top databases, and this last one. This one's really great. This is SIRS, pro versus con. This is what their homepage looks like. Again, you can search if you have a topic. If you're not quite sure, these are their top 10 issues right here that people are talking about, which you probably recognize from your Facebook feed and other places. Gun control, gender identity, the Korean Peninsula, school shootings, all of those are hot topics. If none of those really jump out at you, you can click View All Issues. And again, they have hundreds. Okay, if you can't find one, you're not looking very hard. One thing I want to point out about this SIRS here is over here it says there's an asterisk and it says main category. That means that if you click on one of these words with an asterisk, that it's going to open up a page that looks like this where they have several subcategories within that. So advertising is a really broad one, and they've got 5 subcategories under here. One thing I really like about SIRS is you'll notice every topic has what they call an essential question. And again, you're going to want to find a question as the focus of your research. So here's one: should there be stringent restrictions on marijuana advertising? Okay, so once we click on this, then it opens up the actual issue, the actual topic, has an essential question here, a little overview, and then viewpoint 1, viewpoint 2. All right, so again, where we're writing an argument paper and we're trying to synthesize the debate before we take our position, this is really going to help you if you look at the viewpoints that are out there. Okay, if you scroll down here, we've got source types: newspapers, magazines, reference, government docs, primary sources. All of these, you can click on these. Another thing you'll notice over here, it says sort by date, relevance, Lexile measure. A Lexile is the reading difficulty. So a lot of you mentioned in your intros that English is your second language. If you want to start with articles that are a little bit easier to understand and process, you're going to want to do Lexile low to high. Okay, so there's just a little tip. All right. Again, this is the BYU-Idaho Library homepage, top databases. These 3 right here are going to be really excellent as you try and choose a topic. You do need to have a topic chosen by Monday, May 7th, so that you can submit it for my approval and discussion. If you have any questions, you'll notice that we have a discussion board just for this week. Questions and conversations. If you go to that discussion board, there's one here: topic, ideas, and discussion. You can post any questions you have there. Any help that you need, just let me know, and I am glad to help.